Some business owners get help with their business ideas as soon as they pop into their head, and others jump into that business pool of being an entrepreneur and then seek help. Which one are you? We're talking about that and more in this episode. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Entrepreneur Insider. I am your host and the founder of the Black Entrepreneurs Network, Tia Robertson. And as I mentioned in that beginning question, there are a lot of different types of entrepreneurs, but they mainly fall into two, maybe three categories. Now, of course, the first one is people that don't ask for any help. They don't seek any type of guidance. They don't look for help when they have questions. They just keep moving, and what happens, happens. But there are the other two that have a little bit more success in business. They're the ones that as soon as they get an idea about starting a business, they start doing research or their due diligence. They ask questions, they seek out resources, mentors, coaches, guidance. They read books, watch television programs. It runs the gamut of all the resources that are out there for entrepreneurs to help us on our journey. And then there's the other type of entrepreneur that start their business. They have a passion for helping people, for giving guidance or providing a product or a service. So they learn how to do that thing. They hone in on it like no one else, and they move full steam ahead. Now, of course, as all of us do, they run into some sort of obstacle, they have a question, the roadblock, and then they may seek out help. Maybe it's for specifically addressing that issue, or maybe it's just how to scale their business in general. Are you a business owner? Are you an entrepreneur? What category do you fall in? I am always intrigued by the entrepreneurs that I meet. They are all diverse in their background and their skill set and their level of business. And so I always want to get to know them so that I can help meet them where they are and help their businesses grow. So during a recent networking event, I asked them this exact question. When would you have preferred to get help? At the beginning of your journey, if you knew to ask, or once you were well on your way? The reality is a lot of times people don't know to ask for help. They don't know where to go, or they feel stupid, right? So they kind of shy away from asking help. This platform, the Black Entrepreneurs Network, was created to give information, to give insight, to create a safe space for entrepreneurs, particularly ones of color, to come get information, to build their skill set, and to have a safe space where they can ask questions with trusted resources and accurate information. I think I just said that as a guide, right? We want you all to succeed. So there's never a reason not to get the help you need, whether you are at the beginning, the middle, or closing in on your journey and ready to maybe even sell your business, right? So stay tuned to this episode. And as always, if you have questions, reach out to me at info@theblackentrepreneursnetwork.com. If I don't have the answer, I absolutely will get you in contact with someone that does. Enjoy this clip and don't forget to share it. So if you had the choice, between getting a resource that helped you when you were starting your business, right? So that resource can be anything about like how to develop a business plan, how to open a bank account. It doesn't matter what it is. You can actually tell us when you answer. Would you rather have a resource that helps you when you're starting your business, or would you rather have a resource now that you're in business that helps you attract more customers, right? So whether it's something that helps you maybe with your branding and tells you why branding helps you attract more customers, something that helps you with your marketing. But the difference between the two questions is if it's something that when you started your business, it would be something really, really general versus now that you're operating your business, something that helps you with a specific need in your business. How to use social media, right? To develop consistent content, that type of thing. So when you come off mute, or if you want to raise your hand, or if you can put this in the chat if no one's has a chance to talk, or if you just don't want to talk. So the question is, would you rather have a document that helps you at the business when you started your business, or now that you're in business, and why? And there's no kind of order. Whoever comes. Okay, Kendrick, go ahead.
I would say something to help amplify my business now, just because I've went through so much of the trials and tribulations over the last few years of starting my business. We feel like we got the foundation kind of set. I would like something that is a resource that people can use and take and be actionable right now. So not something that may work, but something you can utilize at this exact moment.
Okay, that makes sense. So to kind of piggyback off of what you said, is it more helpful to have like a document or a resource that would help you, or for you to connect with a person that could help you do that thing? So again, kind of go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I probably will be if the resource that you pass over is good enough, I'll be probably likely to reach out myself. So the individual, I know that's a great opportunity, but probably something as a resource so I can read over it, vet it out, see how I like it, and then be able to reach out to that individual.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, perfect. Thank you. And go ahead, Parker. You took your hand down. Did you still want to?
Oh no, I just want to be polite. I just didn't realize that Kendrick was still speaking. But
You're okay.
yeah, I feel that there's I would say yes, a resource that we can use once we are in business, because I think so many of us just start a business. We go through the process of registering everything and just starting up. So sometimes that happens very quickly. But the resource that I would be most interested in now would be more on the operations and accounting side. I think that maybe there are a lot of services that help promote businesses, and I think we sometimes overestimate or sort of overemphasize the need to go out and find customers. But that's just, at least in my industry, just a function of activity. If you have lots of activity, you're going to find people. But how do you manage 5 or 6 cases at the same time in my industry, right? So that would be something that operational help and being able to stay organized and make sure that the operations are taken care of is more important, I would say, for me.
That makes sense. Okay, very good point. Go ahead, Christian.
Sorry, I might get loud over here. There's a lot of babies.
That's okay.
I would like something when you're already in your business, just because it's more specific and it will give you like a solution to a specific problem that you're having, versus being when you first start out and how general like the information can be. They can still help you in the beginning, but the specificity is important.
Yeah, definitely. Makes sense. Okay. And go ahead, Jasmine.
And are you saying, you're asking like what we wish we would have had in our business like now or like before, right? Or
so like if I was to come to you right now and I say, which would you prefer? More help when you like knowing what you know? Would you have preferred more help before you got started? Or would it be more beneficial for you right now, knowing what you know, that your business is already in operation?
Definitely before, only because like I mean I've been in the health and fitness industry not only for like almost 2 years, but I've had my brand for like 7 years. So it's a lot of things that I just didn't know. So I really wish I should have like did a lot of research, kind of should have got my business coach beforehand to help add little things that I needed beforehand, instead of just because I'm a doer. Of more so trying to be strategic. So I should have just maybe got my business coach beforehand, while doing it. So that's one thing I wish I would have did before anything, not while.
Okay. And that makes sense. I'm kind of like Jasmine. And I think like a lot of times I think people don't start their business because it seems like there's just so much information, and it seems like everybody knows what they're doing, even though they don't. And so a lot of times people get intimidated by that. So that's why, just so you all know kind of where that question came from, I was like, oh, I just wonder in general if people felt like they could use more help at the beginning versus now. Because of course now we're like, yeah, I need this, I need that, I need some money, I need some grants. So, but cool. So thank you. Okay. I appreciate all your feedback. I want to hear your feedback about this video. I want to know, when would you prefer getting help? At the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey, or once you're getting established and well on your way? Post any questions you have, any feedback in your response to that question down below. As always, I'm looking to feature amazing entrepreneurs of color, individuals and business owners of color as well. If you'd like to be featured or sponsor an upcoming episode, be sure to email me at info@theblackentrepreneursnetwork.com. As always, the show is brought to you in partnership with Relationship Entertainment Television. If you haven't subscribed to their channel or downloaded their app, be sure to do so today. And don't forget to share. As always, I'm excited to bring these entrepreneurs this information to you, and I look forward to checking in with you this time next week. Don't forget, in the meantime, be great. Peace.
Tune in to Millionaire Man Cave, only on Relationship Entertainment Television, Tuesdays at 8 p.m.
This is Tyron
and Nicole with your weekly RATV news break. Each Thursday at 12 noon Eastern, we'll come to you with the latest news, trends, and more with a positive spin.
We know there's a lot of positive news that doesn't get reported, but we want to give you the opportunity to share your story here on RATV. If you have a positive news story you want us to share, you can submit your story to news@re-tv.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Download the new RATV Live app on your mobile device and follow Relationship Entertainment Television on your favorite social media platform.
Don't forget, make sure you tune in to the RATV News Break each Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be blessed and be great.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week, because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.